few mind thoughts on Hero 616 nib alignment. Now you'll notice the one on the left is way off. This is on purpose. You won't usually get them out the packet that badly, but just in case you do find yourself a wee bit irked by the lack of precision, there is something you can do about it. Now last year I would have said if you want to align the nib on a 616, just do it exactly the same way as you would a traditional Parker 51. Screw the hood off and shift the collector about until you're happy you've got everything nice and lined up. That's because last year's pens, as is this one on the left, the hoods were only greased to make them ink tight. Now this year I've noticed that they've been sealed on properly. And I'm not sure what they've used this year, but it's strong stuff, and I wouldn't be too tempted to try and get that hood to screw off. Very thin plastic on these 616 jumbos. However, nil disparandum, there is a quick and easy way of lining that nib back up to the hood and of course underneath the feed along with it. Simply put, all you're doing is pushing and pulling on the nib itself while you're heating it, and eventually that nib will slide right out of the hood. No need to unscrew the hood mechanism at all. So I'll show you how to do that. If it's not too insulting, I'll pop that to one side, try and get this in focus. Here you can see the problem. The nib is way off to the left and the hood is kind of misaligned. The nib and feed are slightly misaligned with the hood. What I'll be doing here is, oh gosh, don't have enough hands. I'll pop the camera down and show you. Apply some heat. One hand holds the hood, the other hand holds the nib. Push straight in, pull straight out. Push straight in, pull straight out. And the nib will come out. With the nib out, well, first of all, if you're unhappy with the flow, you want to check the tines or what have you, get your loop out, and when you're happy done fiddling, stick the nib back on, not all the way in obviously, and pull off the sack protector, because within the sack you'll feel for the breather tube and you will be able to move the feed right out. So when you've got both of these out, you can put them in as straight as you like to your own satisfaction. I would use a loop and a light source for this kind of thing. Get the light as behind the nib as you can so there's no shadows cast. You'd be surprised how easily you can be fooled. I'm not even going to attempt straightening this out looking through the camera. You do want to use your loop to see if that works. Yeah, you get the idea there. You get some magnification going. Yeah, there you go. And in the best of tradition, here's one I made earlier. That's surprisingly good focus. I'll remember to try this again using the old look through the camera idea. I hope you found this useful. This is Flounder's Mind Thoughts, over and out.